Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so the first step in this custom helmet process, you gotta have a helmet. I am going to be using, oh my god, my finger is stuck in the air vent. I'm going to be using my Icon helmet here. And so the first step I need to do is take this visor off and take the little side plates off. And yeah. After we do that, I'll come back and show you what we're doing. If for some reason you don't know how to take the side panels off for my Icon helmet, it's just these little orange clips. You just, well, one second. So you just pop it forward, it says open right there, and then it'll just pop out. So you just do that for both sides. Alright, so now we got the visor taken off the helmet, sitting over here. I've got the side panels that go on the side of it here, because when we sand the helmet down, you're going to have to sand these down too, or else you're going to have, you know, stuff right there. Anyway, so now, due to my past experience sanding helmets down, you don't want shit getting inside your helmet, so what we're going to do is stuff it with a towel before we start sanding it. And I'm just using a normal sized towel, and it should be able to fit inside here and cover everything completely, so that way we don't have any particles and shit get stuck in the helmet. So let's stuff that thing in there right now. So I forgot to mention, probably a good time to take out the padding for your helmet. We're still going to stuff it with the towel just to make sure that nothing else gets inside of it, but so yeah, I've already taken the padding out of my helmet. So now we're going to put a towel in there and stuff it in and see what we get. Alright, so now we got a helmet filled with a towel. So when we sand this front part, you know, nothing's going to fall into this area. So I'm pretty sure we're good to start sanding this thing down. I'm going to start getting to it. So this is what, come back. So this is what it looks like now. Doing this in one hand, so. Alright, so that's the helmet. Alrighty, so I have sanded the helmet down. And what I used was, I used 60 grade sandpaper to get the initial, like, coat off. But after you do that, it's gonna be it's not gonna be real smooth. So I went back over it, and with this smoother sandpaper, and this is 220 grade, I guess is how you call it. Of course, yeah, so 60 grit. I used 60 grit first, which is this one. And then this is the 220. So yeah, I sand the whole thing down pretty good until, you know, it's going to have all this scratch and stuff, but it's really smooth. After that, what I did was wash it off and get all the debris out of these little areas, and with some Q-tips, I tried to, you know, I sprayed water in these little vents and stuff to get them cleaned out, and just clean it up. So now I've got my clear visor on it that I never use anyway. What I'm going to do is leave the visor on there and spray paint on top of the visor, but that's going to stop spray paint from getting into these places and all this area right here. What I have to do for these vents, which I've illustrated on this one right here, I'm going to get this blue tape, and if you just put the tape on the helmet, you can get like a knife or something and find the edge with your fingernail, and then run the knife along the edge. And if you're careful with it, you'll get the tape, you can peel the tape off, and this line will just stay. So I'm going to do that to these vents here, and there's one on each side. There's that one and then that one. These I'm just gonna have to leave down, and then I'll spray paint when it's like this. Then as soon as I'm done spray painting, I'll open it up so we can vent out. But I don't want any spray paint getting into the vent areas. And back here, I'm just gonna place either paper towels or tape into these little holes, and along with these ones. And yeah, so that way the spray paint won't get into the vents. As far as this plastic, I think I'm gonna tape it on. I'm gonna try to tape it all up. I'm not sure how it's gonna work around in here, but I'll figure out a way. But I'm gonna tape all that up, get it spray painted, and as soon as I get it painted, I'll show you guys what it looks like before I take all the tape off. So I wanted to show you guys one last time before I paint the helmet. I'm not completely done taping it. I have the vents in the front. I got tape on them, tape on the front little vents area. There's the other side. I've got the visor on that I'm going to paint on top of because it's just a clear visor and I don't use clear visors. I have stuffed the vents with paper towels that I'll just take out whenever after I get done painting. And I've got the back vents done the same way. I've got paper towels over them. And this bottom part is rubber, so I've taped it down, and all I did was tape it, and then I went with one of my blade and like just along the edge, and then you can just peel the tape up and it peels right off just like you need it to. So the next step is painting it, so I'm gonna go paint it. Alright, so we have a painted helmet. I took the plastic piece off the visor that I had left it on. So now that it's all painted, I recommend priming it because it'll get rid of some of the scratches. I primed it after I painted it a few times, so go ahead and skip a step and prime it before you start painting. So now what I gotta do is I have all the stickers like here on the icon thing, the paper in here. So I'm gonna go get all that off and I'll show you what it looks like. So now we got these vents. What the hell is that? It's a weird noise. Alright, so now I've got all the tape off. I've got the paper out of the vents. The icon logo I painted over one time. I guess I shouldn't have. I didn't think about it when doing it though. Got the tape taken off there. These side vents, the back vents, and all around the rubber on the bottom. So now what I need to do is do the finishing touches and my helmet will be done. So the helmet's done. I've got my little blades on it and stuff. This mount is for my Drift Innovation HD. It's just sticks on top so I can record riding and stuff like that. I've got an open area here. I've got another one of these mounts ordered. Gonna be placing that here so I can have a side angle and a top angle, whichever one I choose. It's pretty sturdy. I like the way these turned out. Get this visor open. So yeah, I've got all my I've got all the padding back in the helmet, so it's good to go. I'll post some pictures of it. But yeah, that's the new helmet. So hope you guys enjoyed the videos of the making of it. And yeah, let me know what you think about it. And I'll see you guys on the next video. So I'm just gonna be like, yeah, because I'm awesome and this video looks amazing. Look at my gold helmet, all my Jesus and my blackness and the thorns.